All right, now just looking at the Ben Simmons situation, I if any of you guys been following me on YouTube, I've been saying that the Brooklyn Nets needed to trade Ben Simmons within the first 3 games of the season. I just said you need to just get off of Ben Simmons. Like you have to really get off of Ben Simmons. And I knew he was broken as an NBA player. It's not that he's not talented. I think he's mentally broken. I don't know how he's going to fix where he's at. He when certain players, lose their confidence in certain things, you could just tell by his demeanor. He's trying to put more effort in on defense because of how he's feeling, and he's just fouling out when he's in the game. He's just floating around on offense. Today is not Today's game is not suitable for a player to not be relevant on the court. You cannot have a player who cannot even shoot a layup unless it's a fast break. It's kind of hard to work around Ben Simmons' deficits in the game. He has a lot of deficits, and it really outweighs the positive that he does on the court. Ben Simmons is could be one of the greatest defenders of all time. Before he got traded from the 76ers, I was saying you need to trade him to Houston with James Harden. I think he would be an amazing Scottie Pippen for James Harden. He would have been a great Scottie Pippen for James Harden. They would have did some damage. He would have did all the dirty work, guard all the players he needed to be guarded. And at that point, he had the same confidence. His confidence right now is shot. It's not going to work for the Nets. It's sad. A lot of players, there's very talented players who play all sports. And when something goes awry with them, their confidence is gone and they're just not the same player. They second guess everything that they're doing. Ben Simmons is second guessing layups. He's second guessing layups. He's 6'10", he could just dunk it, but he's second guessing layups. He's not even trying to dunk the ball. He's not trying to shoot the ball. I know there's a lot of trolls online who say that they could shoot better than Ben Simmons, and they probably can't shoot better than Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is afraid to mess up. He doesn't want to fail. He doesn't want to miss a shot because he thinks if he misses a shot, everyone is going to get on him. They're going to get on top of him. I think that's the main problem. He's not playing with confidence. He's playing scared. And it's affecting his whole game. Now he's playing to not foul after he fouled out so many times in the first couple of games of the season. So he's playing not to foul, and he's playing not to miss a shot. So he's not playing great defense, and he's not shooting the ball. It's probably too late to trade him now. Definitely too late to trade him now. A trade they could have did was for Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook could have helped a lot more than Ben Simmons. I know they were saying how Ben Simmons is great defensively, but I knew he was broken and it was going to affect his defense. Everything's going to affect his defense. I know they talk about players today are just soft and this and that. I don't believe it has nothing to do with being soft. I just believe that Ben Simmons is going through things that needs professional help. And it's not because he's not talented in basketball. He could probably do everything he could do on the floor, but he's afraid to miss a shot and he's afraid to foul out. And that's affecting him on both ends of the game. For someone who's so talented, would have went down as a Hall of Fame player if it wasn't for him and that playoff series versus the Hawks. A lot of players don't get with the right people to push them, to motivate them, to get them better. Some players do it on their own. You got a Kobe Bryant, who's self-motivated, who would, run through a wall. You got LeBron James, who just want to be great. And you got Michael Jordan, who just didn't want to be second place. So you have players who always want to be the best, but sometimes you have to sacrifice. Look at Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is regarded as the greatest power forward of all time. He has to sacrifice a lot of things to be great as a team player. He could have went out there and just shot the ball every time. The big fundamentals. He got all the moves. You give him the ball, he shoot 30 times a game. He's going to give you 40. But that's just not how Tim Duncan is. Just like LeBron James. LeBron James could go out there and score 30 points every game, but that's just not LeBron James' game. That's just not his game. So you have to be able to fit in. Ben Simmons is just not able to fit in anywhere that he goes. And hopefully sometime in the future he could get that help. I'm rooting for him. You know, I've always been a fan of Ben Simmons since he was in college. So let's see what Ben Simmons can do.